Dressed to deceive. Ooh, we got a portrait here. Isambard wants to help you identify and apprehend the false priest. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Graf and me serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. We are? Graf looks at him. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. Ugh, jeez. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. You have my thankreds. Listen, Graf. So as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Really, man? Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Alright, fine. Make me debase myself. I did it because I thought it would be funny. Don't mind my gloves and my feet. Svainhild. I preach the teachings of Azima the Warden. Hast thou come to partake in the honey of her wisdom? Azima is the keeper of the sun and the goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Alright. There's like a guy up here. I think this took me like forever to find. Arildas. What is it? God, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whosoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Wow, what a bitch. Muddy pond. Ermagerd! I forgot about Ermagerd. Greetings, good sir. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows at the pond north of the Sandgate. Oh, fuck you. Ermagerd. Knurl. And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Be gone and see to it that you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Wow, what a shit. Why are you people such garbage? Adelstan. I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. Alright. Do I have to keep the shit on? You have quite the knack for being a nuisance, Graf. God, fuck you, Thancred. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you will need to remain in disguise. Your clothes look too good, Graf. Your glamours are too on point. I'm wearing artifact armor. Yes, that's exactly my point. I could dress fancier. God. Ugh, Thancred. I'm gonna kick your ass so fucking hard later. After this bullshit's over. Okay, they're fine. She was getting kind of low. Always mindful of watching lower level players, making sure they don't get their asses kicked. Oh good, Thancred's dressed in this shit too. Not just me. A fine evening for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? Sure. I guess it is evening. You look absolutely smashing, Graf. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left, then, is to await our quarry to appear. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Yeah, and like fucking level 90. Like... that ostentatious gear from the Endwalker... From the Endwalker Alliance raids. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, my child, for I mean you no harm. I'm a priest of the Order of Naldthor, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. Got that tattoo on your neck, man. Get some makeup, cover that up. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance. You would have made a god's-awful mummer, Ungust. What? How did you know? You bastards tricked me! Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Doubt. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalja raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and pillage and plunder at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amalja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones! Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted to schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people. So I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalja. I didn't have a choice. Yeah, you did. Protecting one's own home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence. You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story, you little shit. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. What did you say? The coin was good, I said, you piece of... I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not even see a fraction of what the Amalja pay me. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves and the gods. That's a good reference. It's a fucking old FFT reference. And the funny thing is that in Koji Fox's translation of FFT, they changed that line. But it exists here. And this was made after the PSP version, obviously. But they referenced it still. Ah! Not you again! Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out! No! I know nothing about that, I swear it! At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth, but no matter. There'll be time enough to learn the truth. Graf, be a good man and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? You got it! I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still out there somewhere. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Alright, I had to change my ship back. Pray return to the waking sands. Meow. Do. Off we go into the zone. The footfalls. So I'm excited for the game to suddenly get very, very pretty in a few months. I'm interested to see... I don't think I'm going to finish New Game Plus before then, but I guess it's possible? 4 hours once a week, but just straight through the plot. Need to make sure I check out Clive when he shows up. There is a different character named Clive. With enhanced clarity. All of my outfits don't look all pixelated anymore. Welcome back, Graf. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. That's generous, but okay. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Alright, Fanny. Life, materia, and everything. Minfilia would like you to meet a distinguished individual. Unfortunately, this is like a filler quest. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. Must needs! That you might take the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is ever to be found in his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke and the way will become clear. Alright. So unfortunately I have to do this. It would be nice if they cut it out of New Game Plus, but... Sure. There he is. Boys Uplander come to tendering of Mutamix Bubblypots. Minfilia's dagger. This plain dagger has absolutely no defining characteristics except that the hilt does smell quite nice. I don't remember the goblin voice, really. 42 drinks in my airy self. What? When full of airy self, Fighty Tool changes to Stony Shine, name of Materia. If Materia join with other Fighty Tool, and Big Eyes, Fighty Tool gains power of airy self. Okay. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. She sent me here. I'm not really sure why.
Yes! Tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Inferior wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mutamix, yes?
Here you go.
Fighty Tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good teachy show of power of materia.
Yeah. God.
The materia master. Now eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes? Materia join with Fighty Tool.
I know about melding.
Fighty Tool gains the power of materia. Fighty Tool reborn! Here, Uplander take Fighty Tool to Minfilia.
Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It's created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond. That being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with the owner's spirit.
When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from someone that would have struggled to cut a stake into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of
Crafty making. Ugh, these voices are making me cough.
With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mutamix.
Oh my god. Oh, cool. I don't have to do any more, but I do have to go back there. Whew. Oh, excuse me. Go, Graph, go! Run, Graph, run! Look at that Chocobo. Look at him go. Oh, I've got riding maps. Aha! Durandala's fleet of foot. Enter the Waking Sands? Yes. Alright, Fanny. Welcome back, Graph. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Materia Enhanced Dagger. A once ordinary dagger now made special with the wonders of materia. It smells nice. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Graph, so make it your ally. Now it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. I'm ready. Lord of the Inferno! Minfilia would like you to assist the Immortal Flames. Ooh. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend August, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have August attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, The immortal flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Graf. Thagrid is pleasantly attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Alright! Back to Camp Drybone. If I can click on it. There we go. Meow. There he is. Hey, buddy. Your Graf aren't just the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Yeah, I know. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amolja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizard men aren't aware that their man, Ungust, has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of this mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place in the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more from the Amolja plot if the mission succeeds, Graf. Let's make sure it does. Alright. Lie in wait at the Invisible City. More like Invisible Shitty. Snoof. Sorry. Little bit snoofy. I do be snoofing. Uh-oh. An encounter. Exhaled at my snoofing? How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. $24. Hope you're doing well, too. Hey, it's that shithead. Shit ass. Is the bait in place? All man is in position, sir. Good. We'll make our move as soon as the Amolja appear. Yes, sir. Shh, quiet. And appear they have. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Ah! What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Uh-oh. Woo! Oh, come on. Oh, you bitches. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? Well, it's almost as if someone was feeding information from the inside. Your every movement was known to me ahead of time. As much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Uh-oh. Fight! Time for battle. Hi can't Hastung Cha. Hatsug? Our Amolja friends will keep you company. Filthy traitors. when I get my hands on you. Now keep them alive, come on. I'm trying to get their attention. It's not going well. Ah, get out of here, lizard guys. Get him. Fuck him up.
How long will you last, I wonder?
Fuck you guys. Fuck all of you. Another wave. Stay sharp, man. Oh my god. It's a lot of them. God damn it, is there no end to them?
The show is only just beginning.
Get him. Also stop. Fuck. Fucking stop it. Fuck him up! Continue to fuck him up! Okay, that's all I get to do. Oh, poor grandpa. Put up your weapon, or your comrade's dead, man. Behind you!
Bring him.
The rest of you march! Traitors. Scum! Who would listen to a scum like you? My level's no longer synced. I fear the immortal mean to give us to their god for an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. The Bowl of Ember is now accessible! Ooh, can't even talk to her. We've got a Scion Conjurer, a Scion Thaumaturge, and a Scion Lancer! Are these the same guys? I know that the green-haired one looks like she's the same. Do they all have the Echo? Are they my same team of NPCs? Exciting. Cutscene time. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Almighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Oh, jeez. There he is. Almighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame, and mark them as your own.
yells.
Bring those two as well.
Ah!
What's going on? This ain't what we agreed.
None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit.
No, spare me, I beg you!
Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn!
Ah! Ah! Huh? Oh. Almighty Ifrit. I want so God. Your words are my bread.
Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will?
I don't know, man.
Could it be your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Forsooth, thy frail mortal flame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee.
Don't say taint. Don't say smelling. Don't talk about smelling taint, please. Please don't.
The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the godless blessed's number.
What is with the tracking? Come on. Ah! Ugh. I have no idea how to fix this.
The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered.
Let's see you fucking try! Oh, buddy. So is it them? It is them! They got gear upgrades! And they're also members of the Scions. They followed me here. They're my posse. Fuck yeah, let's go!
Thy flame shall consume thy flesh and soul both.
Get like a good dramatic camera angle here.
Succumb to the inferno.
So ideally, I should be tanking him at the back wall. That was the wrong button.
Surrender thyself to the fires of judgment.
It's a terrible power in that nail. Yeah, beat the ad. Got it.
His soul shall burn for eternity.
Ooh.
Thou art strong, mortal.
Yeah, I am. Kind of wish that AoE was a little bit more clear. Ooh, Radiant Plume. I did get out in time. Oh, we have an LB. Wail on him. Get him, Grandpa. Oh, he's almost dead. Yeah! Nailed it.
Blessing of light defies me.
That was awesome. Crystals? What is this, Final Fantasy? Oh, it's doing that thing again. Eh. Uh-oh, I'm in the crystal zone. Pew, 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 pew. Red. Fire. So we have water and fire now. Ugh. Pray forgive my lateness. Thancred, you horse's ass. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Damn! Ooh! Okay, that was pretty cool. Ugh. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd extract? No less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. So these guys are Zambos now, right? As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Graf. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you alone to face it. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. Like, literally. I mean, I did super good, you saw. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say. This way, sir! You guys are like, okay? I thought you all got fucking turned. So that was the mighty Ifrit. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Uldan interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We only have ourselves to rely upon. They got better. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading with a damn. Why does your helmet have big lips on it? Why? Why does it have big lips on it? I don't understand. Is it so that we know you're a lady? Like, is it like required as like a gender identifier? Why? Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. And with allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Hey, I did it! Hey, you guys did it! Are you all fucking psyched? Look how psyched they are! Oh, I'm so proud of you guys. You guys all got good, you got new outfits. Red, green, and blue. Look at them. They have advanced. They have progressed. I'm excited. I'm excited for them. For these little NPCs. Alright, where am I going? Thancred. Oh my god, that's a lot of casualties. Ah, there you are, Graf. Come, rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Amaljo will be less inclined to risk our wrath. For a time, at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use. To you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said for their minds. Once a man is tempered... But it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Graf. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the Waking Sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Goodbye, Thancred. Pray return to the Waking Sands. Ah, whoopsie. Sorry, Weirdlet. I'm out. Okay. We're returning to the Waking Sands. Horizon's Edge. Vesper Bay. Waking Sands. In we go. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Cool. My late arrival nearly cost Graf his life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took him prisoner. I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle he survived, but that does not excuse the fact that he should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly. Hey, I had my cool echo party that was super down to clown. Says I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Graf, it is so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause for fear. And now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Uldar. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa and Gridania of late. Ooh, uh-oh. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here. And the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether, crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. Yikes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in its thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is in thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. Hey, Daya! You get to be first. 3 hours into the stream. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Graf. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who fell Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Oh. Thank you. And stretch. Okay. Oh. Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other course. Once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Graf. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Woof. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louis swore would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Minfilia! A hero in the making. Minfilia is wearing a wry smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? Yeah. Not unlike... oh god. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Ida and Papalimo that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Graf. Or rather, you have guests. Uh-oh. Beg pardons! Oh, that Minfilia, right, as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I'm here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsalominsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. As you can see, Graf, your recent exploits have garnered to the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's Bane for their own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Graf's deeds spread so quickly. That the immortal flames should know of his triumph is to be expected, but what of the other grand companies? Pee-pee dance. The Lalafell pee-pee dance. Your reputation precedes you, Master Ironchest. 'Tis no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. And imagine our pride when we learned that you began your journey as an adventurer in our own Gridania. Know that the people hold you in high esteem, and that you will always be welcome among us. Yeah, she's got, like, emphasis text all over the place. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master Iron. Just my comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A man of your talent belongs to the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Uldar. No thanks. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero.
Full often does she speak of you, friend.
Ooh, Merlin talks about me.
It's only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa to the shores of glory.
Lady Minfilia.
Oh, very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gredania, and the Immortal Flames of Uldar. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet, I concede that it is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers?
A fine suggestion. You're as wise as you are beautiful, my lady.
Very well, let Graf hear our leader speak and return here with his decision.
We eagerly await your answer.
I'm gonna be in so much trouble later. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited for the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Graf, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them.
Must needs!
Yet however vigilant you are but one man. In the midst of a Grand Company, however, you will be one man amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. Grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Eorzea is changing, Graf, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place.